hardly hear anything.
It's probably somebody on push to talk. I mean, not push to talk, speak to talk, and they're picking up somebody else's voice.
But I'm hearing myself repeat it over and over and over again.
Here's a question for you. Did you click on that Twitch link I put up? Because if it did, you're hearing the Twitch.
Or you're hearing your own microphone echoing in your ears. But it shouldn't be like 2 seconds.
Oh, if it's delayed.
No, it's like there's two copies open.
I'm going to step away for a bit.
Okay.
Okay, testing.
Hear you good?
Seems to be behaving itself now. Yeah, I couldn't hear anything. It was just like a constant wall of bridge chatter, and everything I said got repeated 3 or 4 seconds later over and over and over again.
Like when you have two mirrors pointed at each other?
Yeah, it was like that, but the version of that of TeamSpeak. But it seems to be clearing itself up now. So I apologise if I didn't give people the stuff they wanted. I just couldn't hear anything what was going on.
No, you seem to do a great job. Although I think I was more impressed with the Osiris taking out that both of those fleets themselves.
Who's our tactical officer? Truson.
Yep.
How do you feel about the reporting of shield strength? Because it can be quite confusing if I do it, because sometimes they get confused and think the system is damaged, not the charge, so it may be an idea that you report the actual strength of the shields rather than me.
Yeah, sure. Just getting used to the way I does it differently.
Say, you know?
Well, in general, what they like to hear is silence from the engineer. Because if nobody's having to yell at the engineer,
shut up. Yeah.
No, if nobody's having to yell at the engineer, that means that they had everything they needed when they needed it.
You don't yell at the engineer because I can cut power to any system, so everyone's got to be nice to me.
Yeah, it's science's job to talk as much as possible, and engineer's job to listen as much as possible.
Well, obviously, you've never been in an actual Navy ship.
Presence.
See, in an actual Navy ship, the weapons systems guys are usually the big guys because they're having to load those heavy ordnance by hand.
Disconnected from your channel.
You don't want them coming down to the engine room with a wrench.
You come down to my engine room, you be limping back.
Don't worry about me. I don't want to go down to the engine room, you know, because I don't understand all
What's
that.
wrong with my engine room? Why don't you visit me? Why does nobody visit me down here?
Well, it's just, it's not visiting, it's
because your canary has mutated.
No, it's just a lack of understanding, you know. I go down there, I look at the controls, and all I think to myself is...
It seems to run on some form of electricity.
Awesome.
Of course, you know, it doesn't help me.
Oh, I love it. Awesome.
I also don't want to do Helm, because if I go up to Helm, every time I go up there, I look over to one of the consoles and...
That man is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Where are you getting this stuff?
You have reached the life model decoy of Tony Stark. Please leave a message.
Nice.
Also, depending on which version of the TS-sensitive ships you prefer, there's no gravity or anything in engineering. You just got to rely on your spacesuit, so it's a bit uncomfortable.
But this is why I prefer weapons.
Is it better to be feared
User joined your
or
channel.
respected? And I say, is it too much to ask?
Captain on deck.
This? Just one thing, we're going to do the same scene if anyone wants to change role or anything.
I don't mind swapping roles if anybody wants to have a change. The engineer room's always kept nice and clean.
I'll swap with you, Aero.
Swap be science? Okay, sure, why not?
Just remember to pay attention to what you're doing. That should suffice. So, Mr. Daniels, you are now the lead comms officer, so you have command of all the allied ships.
Roger that.
Pegasus, Osiris, and Phoenix, this is Hawk. We are good to go. Please report in when you're ready.
So, Han, are you ready?
Yes, as long as we're using the same command and codes, I should be good.
Same command codes, yes.
Zargon, be gentle with those engines.
I won't hurt them, Arrow.
Do not press the red button. Ever. Or the blinky one.
What about this one over here?
In fact, don't press any of the buttons.
Weapons, are you ready?
Weapons locked and loaded, sir.
Engineering,
Engineering is ready, sir.
science,
Science is good to go.
comms,
Comms are online.
Osiris and Phoenix, Osiris and Pegasus, we are waiting on you.
all ships, this is a Pegasus, we are good to go. Hawk, this is a Pegasus, any orders on what our new battleship will be? Battle groups are?
Okay, I'm distributing new action groups. Pegasus, you are with us. It's called Bell Group Hawk. Phoenix, you are with Osiris. It's called Bell Group Phoenix. Phoenix, you're gonna act as emergency ship to protect the stations, and Pegasus, you're responsible for the allied ships.
Hawk, aye.
Before you touch the engines, I do have a question. Did you wash your hands?
Yes, I did.
With soap?
And then I sneezed in them and wiped it on some stuff, but...
Well, you should be asking him. It's
I
not
feel
that he
too
washed
fearful, Bang.
What you should ask him is not as he washed his hands. It's how many other ships has he touched.
I don't think Zargon's that kind of guy, are you, Zargon? You wouldn't be playing around on my ship, would you?
No, of course not. By the way, I like this chair. I'm gonna keep it.
And by the way, weapons, you may want to reboot your console just to avoid time dilation so you can use manual targeting.
What?
That if you close your Artemis screen and open it again, you might avoid some time dilation.
Okay, we're online here, guys.
Yep. Okay, yep. Science reporting in.
Pegasus, please take the monster away from the station, DS3. Take the monster in Charlie 4 Mark 4. After that, please follow information with us, Pegasus.
Hawk, Pegasus, I'm having serious time dilation, so I actually can't see anything. Never mind, that's been solved. What was your first order?
Take the monster away from the station DS3. Monster is in Charlie 4 Mark 4.
Gladly, support to 125, set heading 010.
Warp set.
Heading
Engage.
010 or 100.
100, sorry.
Pegasus
Okay,
is
turning
Charlie 4.
100.
Engage.
Warp point engaged.
Understood, Hawk, moving to intercept the monster. Big shields on my mark, rare shields mostly, and keep with warp at 125.
Turning to 125.
Intercept, catch this monster and stand on heading 070. Not this close to the station.
070.
Never mind, catch this monster at all costs.
All ships, here's the plan. First, clear the
Turning hard about.
surroundings of the stations. After that, I'm gonna assign the sectors.
Warp point engaged.
Catch this monster. Get closer to the monster that leads to the station.
Sorry, I thought we had to be
Goodbye,
up too close
DS3.
to get it. Turning hard about.
Yes, the monster has to be 2 clicks to catch, but never let the monster get close to an ally.
Bye bye.
Keep on this heading.
Stay on this heading, Captain.
Yes, sir. And try to get a bit farther from the monster. 2K, but don't let it do exactly what it's doing.
After you
Get out of here, rear shields are down.
deliver the monster to a fleet, please pull information with us.
Set heading 090.
090.
Rear shields
fleet to the right of us.
Rear shields are gone. Rear shields are gone. Helm,
Space
hit.
Monster should do good damage.
Captain, warp 2.
Engineering, I'm aware of the current situation. Yes, warp 2.
Warp 2 engaged.
But leave the order to me, please. Warp 4.
Warp 4 engaged.
The Space Monster is engaging the Corellian fleet.
Energy level.
20%.
20%, Captain.
Convert for homing, set heading 300. Engage this current.
Alright, Captain, 300. Warp 1 engaged.
Hawk, we're going to intercept this current before it gets close, and then we are going to need to repair.
Negative, Pegasus. Please, pull information with us.
Captain, there is an enemy ship that's pretty close to a civilian vessel in sector grid E3.
Yes, we're going to assist the Hawk, apparently. Set heading 220. Hawk I.
Alright, Captain, 220. Warp 1.
Boost warp to 190. Actually, set heading full stop 180.
Full stop. 180.
There is an anomaly that we can use before the Hawk gets us destroyed.
Warp 1. 180.
Correct 5 degrees to starboard. And you should have the anomaly on screen shortly.
Pegasus, you might take
Anomaly
the
bearing 212.
anomaly in front of
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Hawk.
Warp 1 on 212. I went over.
Anomaly is no longer on my scopes.
Turning hard
Excellent, then set
about.
heading 250.
Do you want me to get the anomaly, Captain?
Did you have it? You
I went
catch
over it, but it didn't get captured.
The anomaly is not on. Oh, it's still there. Yep. Apologies.
There, you got it.
Next me on. Now
Turning
set
to
heading
260.
250.
250, right?
Pegasus, Please convert your torpedoes and full information with us. Use your auxiliary power. We're gonna engage them with Charlie 1.